what are we doing? We're going to talk Star Trek Picard, season 6 of episode 1. They called it the impossible. Was it the Impossible Box? Was that what it was called?
Impossible box. Yeah.
Okay. Um, okay. Alternate titles. Do you have anything?
Oh, I don't think so.
I wanted to say what's in the box, but I feel like that's too easy.
Maybe.
Um, I have maybe two better ones of somebody needs to take Captain Picard's car keys away.
Well, that's pretty good.
And then maybe a better way of putting that, I want some phrasing of this is a torch passing series with no one to pass the torch to, and the
Nope.
torch bearer fights to give up the torch.
He's actively resisting.
Yes. To the point where I feel like this is elderly abuse and
Eh,
and retirement is a lie. Like it
yeah.
like just let this man retire. And Picard, Patrick Stewart, if he wants to work, sure, Kay, thanks, whatever. I mean, I assume that, he's doing this because he just wants to. I mean,
Yeah, I figure he's so old, he doesn't really have to do anything.
yeah, he doesn't have to do anything. So
Well,
I don't, I don't,
he's been an actor for decades.
as long as we've been alive,
Yeah. So, he wants
fine.
to do stuff. It's fine.
It's fine.
That's fine.
All right, where do we? I feel like this one is going to be easier to talk about because it's basically just bipping back and forth between Picard and Soji with
Yeah.
just a little bit of going back to Raffi moping.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Not a lot happens. I mean, like plot stuff happens,
yeah,
but yeah, again, it's all just so decompressed.
yeah,
Because I had that thought that like the first 3 episodes of Picard could have been knocked out in just one episode, right?
yeah,
Like maybe if it were an older show, like all that stuff would have been done episode 1, right?
possibly,
And
yeah,
he would have gotten the crew together, gotten a ship, and then it'd be all right. Now we're off to the races,
like
right?
the first episode of Voyager almost.
Yeah, where you
Like
get
it,
everything set up.
yeah,
Your premise is set up, characters are in place, and now we go and we have adventures. Yeah.
yes,
But this is the prestige TV era. So everything it's kind of like when comic books went through decompression
yeah,
and everything got really stretched out
hmm,
relative to like, the way they told stories in like the 60s, right? Where you'd have kind of a lot more things happening in one panel
okay, and a lot
relative
more
to kind of the more
explaining.
yeah, and a lot more explaining. And then in kind of the decompression era, then it's and it's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not saying that. It's just it's something you kind of have to know how to do.
I don't know if this relates to what you're saying, but I was just thinking um before we started the Discord call, how much time is going on since we got started? It's kind of difficult
Oh,
to tell how long this has been going on, like the romance between Soji and Narek.
oh
I will
yeah,
call him by his name, Narek, because
Narek.
he was less lustful after his sister in this episode.
You're
So
correct. That was dialed back a bit.
Well, they weren't even in the same room together, so we didn't have to like
well,
splash cold water on
didn't have to see anyone get choked.
them.
Not this time. Uh,
So I don't know if that I I don't know when we are relative to when we
yeah,
started. So
yeah,
I
I have
don't,
no idea, and I don't think there's any way for us to know.
because normally there would be a star date. Not that I know how to read that shit. I'm not that big of a Trekkie, but like there would be
But
X
still,
number of hours. We have to be there in a week.
you would get those little touchstones, yeah, and I don't know that we've gotten any of those like they would do on like next gen. Oh, we're going to arrive at such and such planet in 13 hours, or
Yeah,
yeah, it's going to take X number of weeks
yeah.
to get to the system. Yeah, that
We're
just kind of gives you a sense for time without bogging you down. Yeah, with like specific dates.
we've
And
been
that's really all you need.
on shore leave for X number of days.
Yeah,
Like yeah, there's none of that.
yeah.
We barely know where we're at, and that took some time to explain.
That's true. Yeah, it's all over the place in time and space.
I am going to say
Um,
I feel like this episode is approaching good. I might be, completely wrong, but I feel like
I mean,
I at least see the
it,
horizon of good.
it's the best episode so far.
Okay.
I think I'll say that because
Okay.
there were a couple of things in it, or at least one thing that I did really like.
Was the Borg stuff.
Um, it was the Borg stuff.
Okay, all right, we're getting ahead. I know.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. There were some good
We'll get there.
visuals. There were
Yeah,
there were some good visuals, but yeah. We really
yeah.
do need to do
There
this
were some little things.
chronologically, otherwise we just start going all over the place, I think.
That's
So
true.
so
Yeah.
let's
So we'll start at the beginning.
with dream sequence.
Dream sequence, which
To
may have a child with a digitally altered face. I wasn't entirely sure. It It's not a big deal. It looked a touch uncanny valley, but it wasn't that bad. So I don't know. It's just something I kind of notice.
Okay,
I thought they took whoever the child actor was and they tried to make her look more
like Soji.
like Soji.
I
Yeah.
didn't I didn't
But it
notice
wasn't.
that, but I'm not saying
It,
maybe I don't know.
it was kind of like the digital de aging they did on Patrick Stewart in the 14 years prior flashback.
And the stuff they did on
Um,
Data.
that the stuff they did with Picard I thought was decent.
Okay.
It was a decent job for doing
Okay.
that sort of thing. I thought it was subtle
Okay.
and didn't give me that Grand Moff Tarkin,
Mm,
Madame Tussauds, Princess Leia
okay. All right.
sort of effect. So anyway, just a little thing I note. But yeah, we have some creepy dream shenanigans
Okay.
to start off with because Soji has creepy dreams.
Okay. Okay. I have a. I don't want to completely derail the train of thought, but why does she have fake memories?
I think the currently the only person who would be able to answer that is dead.
Okay. All right. Because okay. So basically, our two android girls, they've been giving fake memories, and Soji is trying to suss this out because our android girl dreams of her fake childhood instead of electric sheep. And
Yeah.
and it is cribbing from Blade Runner. It's cribbing more from the movie than like the source material.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's really like there should be a writing credit from oh my, who the hell wrote that? Was it Ridley? Did Ridley Scott write that? I know he directed it, but
Did he? That's a good
I don't
question.
know. Anyway,
We'll
doesn't
find out.
necessarily matter, but they're blade running pretty hard throughout this episode. And there's more sense, like it makes more sense in that movie, I guess. But if you're gonna have your 3-year-old super strong, super fast, super intelligent, super girl infiltrate enemy territory, to me it makes more sense for her to know who the fuck she is and what she is. So
Right.
I feel like the makers, her parent or parents are setting her and her sister up to fail and get acid spit on them and blow up.
And blow up.
Like it's just
Yeah,
putting them in danger.
we've already had one catastrophic failure.
We're gonna have to add whoever their parents are to the list of bad Star Trek parenting. Like
Yeah, it's like they're like kind of like sleeper agents,
yes,
but
yes,
there's nothing that actually wakes them up.
until they're
Like they can
discovered
activate, but all it does is turn them into super soldiers.
and
It doesn't like it doesn't like activate their memories
there's
and
not like
activate their mission.
there's not like a secondary personality that just comes online and they become the born identity or whatever.
Right. It's
Which,
not like all of a sudden they activate and then, oh, now I remember my mission.
yes,
Right.
destroy all
Now I remember who I
humans.
am. Yeah, do whatever.
Yeah, whatever. So it just puts them in danger, right?
Yes, because they have no idea what's going on. And there seems to be no easy way for them to find out what's going on.
Yes. And it's just this elaborate ruse with it to make it confusing and doling out information to the viewer. Like I don't want to do my Plinkett impersonation and just say, hey, this don't make no sense. But it kind of doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense logically, narratively, within the world, or even for, what kind of story you're trying to tell, which I'm still vague on what that story is. I mean, it does really come off as kind of that, what is that, J.J. Abrams mystery box
Which we have
sort of writing.
yeah, and what's in the
And we have a
box?
literal mystery box
Yes, we have so
in
many
the episode
boxes
to
in
really drive that home.
yeah, and I
Soji is she is a walking mystery box.
yes. Yes, in the Borg cube and the box with like Narek but yeah. I will say a couple of possibilities and then I guess we should actually start talking about the episode. Um
Yeah.
the I thought it's possible that he was originally supposed to be around Vulcans and not Romulans, and Vulcans can mind meld with people, and that someone could, in fact, just read her mind.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so I don't know if the writers of this show got Vulcans mixed up, or they were supposed to be Vulcans originally, and then we got Romulans, because we do have some metaphysical philosophy in our Romulans in this particular episode. So I don't know, did they,
Yeah.
where they were like, Spock's grandson might read her mind, fine, hand wave, or
Mm.
did we mix it? Were the Vulcans supposed to be working with Hugh originally? Did Vulcans morph into Romulans?
Like maybe at some point during the writing stage,
Yes.
because they wanted to incorporate this, um, your like J.J. Abrams Star Trek kind of plot points.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
And also the most, you know, recognized peoples, and you can just switch them out because nobody
yeah.
can tell them apart, including the writers or the people in the show, the people talking about the
Yeah.
show. So it doesn't fucking matter.
Because I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, this would automatically be more interesting if they were Vulcans,
Yes.
and if this like secret, anti-android conspiracy was just a Vulcan thing.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to do that,
Because
right?
yeah, because they they have logic extremists in Discovery.
Right.
Like
Okay.
yeah, actual and also I think like Enterprise.
I was going to
They
say, I
there
think they
was
did
some
some
stuff.
of that in Enterprise.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
some of the I don't know. I'm just gonna say racism. Some of the bigotry from the Romulans. Turns out the Vulcans are got a little bit of a superiority complex too, is my
I
understanding.
We got a little of that in Deep Space Nine in the famous
Ooh,
baseball episode.
in the baseball episode. Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got some Vulcan racism
Yes.
or Vulcan supremacism,
Yes.
I guess. Yeah. So, yeah, it would be more interesting if this was like some kind of if this were like the Vulcan reclamation thing because it does seem kind of up their alley, right?
Because they were all about science, isn't that? I
All
mean,
about science.
yeah,
They've got
they,
their famous Science Academy,
yeah,
the Vulcan Academy of Science, right?
yeah,
They're all about logic.
yeah. It
They
would
love
make
them
more
some
sense.
logic. It would make more sense and it would be more interesting, kind of, yeah, to make them kind of the antagonists
Yeah, or at least have
of
some
the series.
friction. Add some more politics to it, like friction. I mean, you don't have to take the Romulans out completely. I mean, this could be part. This could be a unification project.
Because again, yeah, I would like to see more acknowledgement that unification was a thing that was being worked on actively by people on both sides.
It,
Um, Instead of just this like Romulans, it's so vague what exactly is going on with them internally because it's like Romulus blew up and it's like okay, but the Romulans had like thousands of other planets
yes, I mean,
under their control. They had a star empire.
yes, yeah, something comparable to like the Federation or whatever.
Yeah, it seems like losing, the home system is bad,
Yeah,
but it's not it's not going to have an effect on the overall star empire because all those senators they're going to fuck off immediately.
yeah, because yeah,
As soon as they know the sun's going to explode, they're already gone. They're gone before anyone even knows.
yeah.
And they're on some other fucking planet setting the Senate up, right? Whatever. But instead, yeah, we have this weird, yeah, the neutral zone is collapsed. I'm not sure why exactly that would happen. It seems like the Romulans don't have any ability to project power
But the Tal
anymore. We have
Shiar
some,
is still a thing, and
but the Tal
projecting.
Shiar is still a thing.
So yeah, are they just an
And
independent terrorist organization now? I mean,
right, it's all very confused. And just as like a setting up the world and the powers that are in play, it's kind of it's confusing.
and you would think we would know what the fuck is going on because we're familiar with what has come before. And
Right.
and that's my take on canon. I treat canon as history.
Yeah.
Essentially, like this is what happened. Like I don't want to be too nitpicky on it, but I want the people, the characters in whatever show to remember the shit that happened to them.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's all I really ask.
Yes, I want things to kind of make sense. I don't want to be completely confused. And
That there be
everything,
continuity.
yeah, and everything just feels like from a different show other than like Next Generation. Like, yeah. We should actually talk about the fucking episode. Like,
Yeah, we're getting deep into the conceptual side.
yeah. So, okay. So Soji has a dream
Right.
about her
She has a creepy
childhood.
dream.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, her mind is protecting itself from finding out what she really is, which I'm glad
Again,
her
seems counter to the mission, whatever it is, but okay.
and also to like measure of a man. Like it basically it undercuts her
Yeah.
personhood.
Yeah.
And that is something that really that's something that bothers me, but put a pin in that because there's more of that because
Yeah.
Narek is calling into question her personhood.
Right.
Because that's why he's doing this shit. But anyway, all right. Dream, what she's walking as a little girl, and she is, we're only going to see this dream like 4 fucking times play out in
Yeah. Yeah.
this episode. So he wakes up, Narek's in the bed, and then they have Dune style pillow talk
Yes, they have a cryptic conversation about secrets,
and secret names.
where we find out the Romulans have secret names, which is one of those details that I'm like, okay, you're going a little bit too far with like Romulan cultural paranoia, right? I'm like, I liked it at first, but it's like a hat on a hat. Like I like the idea that their front doors are fake
Yeah,
and everyone goes to the back door,
yeah,
right? I'm like, okay, I like that idea. And them having secret names that they don't tell anyone their real name unless they really trust them or whatever. I'm
yeah.
like, okay, it's a nice detail, but it does feel kind of like a hat on a hat, right? But
The
whatever.
the thing that bugged me is it really just made me think of Dune. It made me think of
Well,
Paul and Chani pillow talk. Like
yeah,
I was waiting for Soji to just, look at Narek and go, "Tell me of the waters on Romulus Usul." Like that's
yeah,
yeah, that yeah, just straight lifting from Dune.
yeah. And
And
it's again kind of stepping further away from the kind of stuff that Star Trek historically has been.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
Also, I mean, this is, I think, crossing a line from like inspiration homage to like just swiping from Dune. I
yeah. I
mean,
mean, it is like pardon the pun, but a melange of other kind of sci-fi ideas.
yeah,
Almost like it's a little bit embarrassed to be Star Trek.
it has to be cool. It has to be cool like Dune.
It's got to be cool and it's got to be edgy, right?
Yeah,
It's got to be kind of heady and quasi mystical.
yeah, because Star Trek is boring.
Because Star Trek is boring.
Yeah, and
It's
that's
just a bunch of nerds in space.
oh, oh no, is this the equivalent of like what's his face, Man of Steel, like making a Superman movie for people who don't like Superman? Like, is this Star Trek?
Yeah,
Is this Star Trek for people who don't like Star Trek?
a little bit.
It is. Oh, it's definitely
Yeah.
movie Picard. Like
Oh
some.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Dune buggy driving Picard
Purple
and
space
purple
bazooka.
space bazooka Picard, and not the thoughtful, super professional. Like I can't imagine in TNG Captain Picard ever putting on an eye patch and putting on an over the top French accent
Uh,
for any purpose,
yeah.
for any purpose whatsoever.
All right. So,
Uh, all right.
all right. Pillow
We
talk.
do that with them. It's inconsequential. It's just more relationship crap with them. I guess they made up after their fight at the skating rink, and they have more cryptic conversations. That's all they do is have cryptic conversations.
But
But I'm also supposed to think they're like falling in love with each other.
and it would help if we knew how much time was passing,
That would help. Has this been like 3 days
or 3 weeks, or
or
months.
three
Like,
weeks or months?
yeah, it
No
doesn't.
idea.
No idea. Okay, and
No idea
so
whatsoever.
like Soji is starting to kind of think, does this guy actually know something? Because they both know more about each other than the other one than they really should.
Yeah.
Like Narek is taken aback. Like, how do you know about secret names? Like like
Yeah.
that, and yeah, and she doesn't show up on any records and so forth, and blah. Not much happens.
Yeah.
And I think we go to Picard. This is actually a good thing. I want to say a good thing about the show and pat it on its head. Uh,
Yeah.
the when we cut to Picard in his holographic chateau, and he is just looking at pictures of like
Oh yeah.
the it's like the picture version of the Wikipedia, and it's just like still images from like him as a Borg, and like, oh, here's Q when he was still a Borg, and here's Q now, and it,
You went to Memory Alpha and
yes,
typed in Locutus.
yeah, and then there's
And then
the
it's like, oh
image.
yeah.
And I did think it was kind of dumb because it's like, oh, I guess they don't read. Like, there's no text. It's just all pictures. They don't read anymore.
Yeah. Swipe, swipe, swipe.
So his holographic Google Glass uh, desktop PC, um, it pans around and you see the overlay of the Locutus image over top J.L. Picard's face. And I actually really liked that scene. I thought that was like a really good, dare I say, even clever scene.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yes,
Yeah. So it's maybe a touch on the nose,
but
but
I'll
it's all right.
yeah, I'll take that over, the beheadings and the eye gouging and that kind of stuff. This
Well,
is
yeah,
this is fucking Shakespearean compared to the eye gouging and
yeah,
and ha ha ha
and it
ha.
does, and it does establish kind of a through line for Picard that actually carries through the episode.
Yes, yes,
So
that he needs
it's
therapy.
that he really needs therapy.
Yes, but anyway,
Yeah.
he desperately needs therapy. Okay, so and then we cut to Captain Wolverine playing shirtless soccer.
He's playing shirtless soccer, which soccer still exists in the future, which I 100% believe.
Yes, I do like that he is playing soccer with like a soccer ball and not a space soccer ball.
Yes, just like a regular soccer ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um.
And I'm like, yeah, I would believe that in the far future, football has been forgotten, but the baseball is basically a dead sport that only Benjamin Sisko is interested in.
And I do like that.
Soccer, people
Yeah.
still play in soccer. They
Yeah.
still have a World Cup. I promise you, they do.
Yes. So Allison Pill wakes up and they have a sexually charged scene where everybody is just taking Allison Pill's word that Dr. Bruce Maddox just tripped and killed. He just tripped and died. Like,
Died.
he has literally gotten away with murder.
I mean, the EMH saw it happen. There was probably a log.
Yeah, there would be something, but there should at least been a scene where like she's wiping the computer's memory or something
where
like
she
that.
deletes the logs for the EMH.
Yeah,
Just a little thing that would have just, because you have to wonder.
yeah, there would be something that would, could we cut some of the Raffi pouty time with some, establishing some continuity of like what the fuck is going on, at least to give Allison Pill something to do, because other than that, she's just throwing herself at Captain Wolverine.
Yeah, and to establish her like covering her tracks.
Yeah.
And to give us a little more time, with the idea that she feels guilty about what she did, but feels like she had to do it.
Yeah, and also the previous episode, she was just a ball of anxiety, and now she's just a smooth fucking criminal.
Well, she has the bloodlust now. Her alignment is shifted.
Okay.
She's now like neutral evil. So now she wants to bang and drink booze, which that was one of my favorite moments in the episode. Is Captain Wolverine? He's all sweaty from a soccer workout. And she comes in, and they talk, and he's like, "You need a drink," and he just like produces a flask out of nowhere.
Have some Tron, you goddammit.
Yeah, I just like the idea. He's in there, he's working up a sweat. He's like, "Oh, I'm tired. It's a good workout. Now I need some booze
to dehydrate myself." There. And maybe a smoke.
Yeah, has a cigarette and some booze after his workout. Oh, yeah. So yeah,
do
Dr.
they fuck?
Draddy's. It's implied.
Okay, all right. All right.
She leads him off, and they're holding hands.
Okay, I forgot that. I couldn't remember if they actually did it or not.
Yeah, it's It's implied, which I'm fine with.
Fine. Hey.
I don't. Yeah, I don't need any vigorous humping in my Star Trek.
I mean,
I think it's a possibility. We've had a graphic eyeball ripping out.
we don't need graphic hardcore penetration.
I don't. Right.
I mean,
We don't need any thrusting.
okay. So I'm glad. I hope they both reached climax. Anyway, so now I have Jamie and Cersei dream talk.
Yes, Narek has his Hellraiser puzzle box.
Yes.
He's he has the desire to open the box.
Okay.
He's gonna go to the labyrinth.
Okay. He's
Get torn apart by chains.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Surprise! That's next episode. Anyway, sorry, spoiler.
Spoiler.
I'm not
the Cenobites appear.
I'm not going to tell you if I'm joking or not. You're just going to have to find out.
Okay. All right. All right. Anything's on the table.
Okay.
Anything's possible. All right. He's fucking with his Hellraiser puzzle box,
mm-hmm.
and his sister girlfriend is
/X
mad /X sister/ex girlfriend, because that's what she acts like.
Yes.
Is mad that the Soji thing is taken too long.
Yes.
She wants to just, like, I don't know, Romulan hack her brain.
I mean,
but Narek is like, no, I can do this. I can do this like the subtle and patient way.
Yes.
Like my puzzle box, like my metaphorical puzzle box. He's going to hack her brain.
Oh, it rhymes.
The dreams are the key.
It rhymes like poetry. Anyway, keep going. I'm sorry.
It does rhyme. Because Soji, she is also like a puzzle box.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to solve that puzzle box. And he thinks that her weird dreams are the key because of some flabbity flu about her psyche is trying to reconcile her different identities, or like her subconscious is trying to tell her the truth or whatever. Whatever.
Freudian psychobabble.
It is Freudian psychobabble.
God damn it. Sigmund gets around. He's still, yep.
He's still alive and kicking.
I made a note, talks like Bill Gates, tech guy / Sigmund Freud in that scene. Yeah. So, a little bit of
all the cursed combos.
Mm.
Freudian tech bro.
Okay.
Gross. Oh, all right. Then we move on to. They are. Raffi needs to try and scam some credentials.
Okay, I have
so getting they can dock at the big puzzle box.
Getting paperwork scene. Why is this a thing? ? Side quest.
It was an entirely pointless scene. First off, Raffi seems to have been flying the ship drunk.
Okay.
And she needs to smoke some snake leaf to maintain before she calls an old friend, possibly X.
Possibly X, yes.
So she can scam some Starfleet credentials out of her.
Because they need the credentials to go into the Romulan neutral zone, or at least the section of the neutral zone that is still the neutral zone, or it could be an act of war. So I feel like this is calling into question the competence of and judgment of J.L. Picard.
A little bit.
A little bit. And this is where I was thinking maybe we got to take Grandpa's keys. I think this is where but anyway, but yeah. I'm not going to lie, I did kind of like, I think this might have been one of the first times that I actually liked Raffi in the series.
Yeah, I mean, she actually had something to do.
She had something to do.
There wasn't just kind of scowling and being bitter.
Yeah.
Or being sad and pathetic in front of her son.
I prefer to watch shows, particularly about superheroes and so forth. I want them to be good at what they do.
Right. That's, what people say. They say that Star Trek is competence porn, right?
Yeah.
It's part of the appeal is watching people who are good at their jobs being good at their jobs, right?
Particularly in the world we inhabit in the here and now, we want competent people doing things.
Yes, and doing them well.
Yes.
Oh, so yeah, she successfully gets these credentials,
Okay.
and then my favorite part of that sequence, and then everybody clapped. Everybody applauded for her.
Didn't they literally clap?
They literally clap.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone literally claps for her.
Okay. I blocked that out apparently.
It was so funny.
Oh, okay. At some point, is this the like soon after this? Is this when Captain Wolverine Rios starts visiting moping Raffi in her quarters, and they start having their heart to heart?
Before that, we have to go back to the Borg cube because we've gone back to like the old editing
Where it's
where
back
we're
and forth, back
getting
and forth.
a really short scene and then cut
Yes.
to a short scene and then cut back to the cube and
Okay.
then back. We're going back and forth again.
Okay.
So we go to the Borg cube first, and that's where we get the revelation. Narek tells her that all of her calls with her mom are exactly 70 seconds long.
Okay. Why 70 seconds? What is the relevance of a minute, 10 seconds?
Yeah, no idea.
Okay.
It's just because every time she talks to her mom, she falls unconscious.
I would have allowed if they were 42 seconds long.
See, there you go.
If it was 42 seconds, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy Easter egg, I would
just a
allow
small
it.
thing. That would have been all right.
I would have also allowed 69, and then he goes nice and
nice.
Yeah. And then he points at the camera and puts on his Poochie shades.
Gives the double guns.
Yes.
Right to the camera.
You're going to get both phaser banks. Pew, pew.
Full spread. Photon torpedoes. But yes, why 70 seconds? I guess because they thought 60 seconds was like too round.
Okay.
So like 60 and some change, but they didn't want it to be like a weird number.
Yeah.
Like 78 seconds.
I think we're in officially nitpicky territory, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
They're all 70 seconds exactly.
It's to show that there's a pattern, and
there's something unnatural and abnormal happening, and that sets her into her next thing. But before we can see that, we have to go to Raffi, drunk and high on snake weed,
being
mopey about her son.
Yes, and whining to her apparent really good friend Rios, even though this seems to be the very first time that they've interacted in a friendly manner.
Yes, but now they seem to be good friends.
Okay, or at least they have been in the past, and not just some form of professional conspiracy contacts.
They hung out on the same forums. The same conspiracy forums.
Okay.
But yeah, and I'm not sure why we're really rehashing the stuff with her son. Like, I don't know, it felt like filler to me.
I mean, we dwell on her being a bad mom more than any indication that Dr. Girardi murdered that guy in the previous episode.
Yeah, see, and it seems like just incorrect focus.
Like, you want to focus on the action, the plot stuff.
We should be having more of her and her conflict with the murder she committed.
I mean,
of someone that she cared about.
Yeah, like that's got more drama points in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's got more weight to it.
Yeah.
And seems like a big deal.
I guess maybe it's not. I guess fuck that guy.
Not.
Guess fuck that guy.
And it's like, and I would think that because Girardi and Captain Rios had a scene, that then that next scene, instead of being Raffi and Rios, it would be Dr. Girardi and Rios again.
Again. Yeah.
And that would be kind of the back and forth. We have another scene with them, right? But I don't know. They wanted to rehash the stuff with sad Raffi and her son.
They had to remind us why she's sad.
Yeah, even though I think we got plenty of that.
Yeah.
We
Anyway.
didn't need to.
Okay. So
Then
then
we're back to the Borg cube.
and Soji is scanning all of her photos
Oh,
and stuff,
first
right?
she calls her mom.
Oh, she calls her mom, and she has the sleep mode stab hand scene.
Yeah. And then we go back
Oh
to the
shit.
Serena.
Oh God. Well, I'm glad you're keeping track of this.
We are back and forth and back and forth. And that's, yeah, when they find out that Picard, they will only allow Picard on the cube.
Okay. All right.
And Elnor don't like it.
He doesn't like it. I have to
Because-
say, oh, go ahead. Finish. I was going to say I like Elnor in this episode much better than
Well, he seems more like a character instead of just
a dullard.
sad comic relief.
Yeah, like he's not as Draxy to the Destroyer-ish in this episode.
Yeah. And he has a couple of things in there that make it seem more like he does just doesn't necessarily not know about social things, but maybe just doesn't care.
Yes.
Because he's raised in this environment of total honesty.
Yes.
So he just kind of says what he's thinking.
Yes.
Like when he talks about how the tension between Rios and Dr. Girardi is making him uncomfortable.
I actually liked that.
Stuff like that.
I actually did like that.
Yeah, and I'm like, because that's not like a Drax thing. It was like a, I don't assume they intended it for comedy, but it felt more like something that character would say.
Yeah, it felt more real and not like let's put a laugh track behind it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So, but for whatever reason, he was not comedy relief in this episode.
Okay, which is good.
He wants to go with Picard to the cube because he is like, you came all the way to my planet to hire a Romulan samurai, so maybe you should give your Romulan samurai something to do.
This is my domain. This is what I'm good at.
Let me do my job.
Yeah.
But Picard is like, I can't. Sorry.
Okay. And
Can't.
And around this time, he starts a panic attack. Basically,
Yes, he has Locutus flashbacks.
That
As a Borg panic attack.
I hate the quick cuts where you can't really even tell what you're seeing. I absolutely, to me, the thing that I think of that it is Saw editing, and I absolutely hate it.
Yes.
Like, at least they didn't put shaky cam with it, because then it would just be even more insufferable. But yeah, when he is this when he actually gets onto the Borg ship, the Borg cube?
Not yet, because then we go back to the cube where Soji has her magic device, which tells her how old all of her stuff is.
Her carbon dating scanner.
Yeah, doodad.
Yeah, everything is 37 months.
Everything is 37 months old.
Yes.
Her entire life is a lie.
Yes. And it turns out, she's not a real girl after all. And she is figuring it out. She scans all of her childhood drawings and all of her photos. I think I noted, why the fuck does she have photos and they're not just on her phone? like
today.
Like today. I mean, but still.
Yeah, why does she have a bunch of physical photos? It seems like that'd be way easier to fake all that stuff. It's all just, digital. It's all in the cloud.
Also,
you just fake your timestamps.
Yeah. Also, it's incredibly infantilizing because basically all of her artwork looks like it's done by a little kid. Like it's like okay. There's
yeah.
All right. I think this is the born hot yesterday trope.
Oh.
And I don't and I kind of don't. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, it kind of is.
It really is, and it's and the thing is, I like Soji as much as I have ever liked her in this episode, and
Well, yeah, because she's actually got
things to do,
a plot. She's got stuff to do.
and
She actually has a story.
and I really think that if we're gonna pass the torch, I think she's the person who should like. I think it's Hugh. I think it's Hugh and her. I think they should jointly get the torch. Honestly.
Yeah.
But I'm getting ahead. I don't like that this is tropey, that she's, she's 37 months, shrug. Like, I realize that she is an adult appearing human woman, but at the same time, it's like that weird science, any number of animes, infantilizing. I want my women young and inexperienced and only had sex with me. Like it's creepy. It is. And again, I think this would be an instance where the writers of the show would oh no, but still, I think it's it's problematic, or
not quite realizing it, just going with kind of a trope
yes
that has appeared before, but not really thinking about the implications of this are are a little weird.
Yeah. So
a little off.
Yes.
She's actually only like a 3-year-old.
Yeah, and depending on like development or whatever, I don't know. I don't know my android child psychology. I didn't get a degree in that. So
yeah, who knows how that works?
Yes. All right. So is this where we start the quick cuts with the Borg? Like Picard gets on the Borg cube.
Yeah. Now we have Picard transported to a creepy section of the cube
that is not OSHA compliant.
That is not at all OSHA compliant.
Yes.
Where he experiences some more Borg trauma.
Yes, and
called it PBSD.
Post.
Yes, post Borg stress disorder.
Yes, but yes, and it really leads me to believe that he has not had any kind of treatment at all.
No, and again, it's more movie Picard. It's more First Contact Picard.
Yes,
who's like haunted and traumatized by the time he spent his Locutus, as opposed to TNG Picard, where he I think got the appropriate Starfleet therapy.
Yes.
He went to a therapy planet, and they hit his brain with some waves.
Yeah, and and
he's talk through his problems.
He sees Counselor Troy every Thursday, something like that. He's taking his space meds.
Yeah, and he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's all right.
He's functioning. He's not having panic attacks.
Yeah, in the future, we figured that shit out.
There's universal health care in the future.
Yes, and your mental problems. We can help you with that.
They are real problems, and competent people, healthy, the supermen of the future. They fix problems, and there's not space stigma for their space mental problems.
Right. Yeah, so you get through it, and you're okay.
Or I feel like and trauma is weird. I mean, you don't know how it's going to affect you. But at the same time, this dude is like 120 years old, and it just seems like another instance where we got to take his car keys away, and it seems like that is this senility and trauma. It's undercutting his competence. He's
off the rails.
Like he's having a panic attack before he even gets on the cube, and when he gets to the cube, it's shot like a horror movie because it's from
Yeah.
his perspective. He is,
Yeah.
and also there's, I feel like, some disturbing Borg, ooh, icky bad. They're disfigured like that. Picard is disgusted with the XBs, the X Borg.
Yeah.
That, oh, Picard's a X Borg racist, and I'm sorry, he can't be racist. He is an X Borg, and it's like, I'm sorry, you can
Right.
still have X Borg. You can have anti Borg thoughts in your head. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like, and like it worked and it didn't work. I loved Hugh in all of the interactions.
Oh yeah.
Like, highlight of the series as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Of the entire series,
Yes.
I thought the stuff with Hugh was really good.
So Hugh shows up and he's like the I don't think I'm painting a very good picture of this. So some Borg are approaching him and he's all scared. Picard is scared, and then Hugh
They
shows
put
up
hands on him.
and Hugh is like, they don't want you to fall because
Yeah.
they were trying to intercept him because none of these high up scaffolding has any kind of railing. They don't want to see, Peapop Picard fall down the Death Star shaft. And so
Yeah. Borg not big on railings.
yes.
Not big on safety stuff. Huge open chasms. You
Yes.
know, it works for them.
And the scene that the interacting between Picard and Hugh, best thing in the series.
Yeah. And it was to the point where I'm like, I wish the show had been more about this.
Or just this.
Or maybe just this. Because yeah, when he's going through and he's showing them, yeah, we're deborgifying these people, and they kind of have a moment of like shared Borg trauma, like they've both gone through the same thing,
Yes.
and kind of like all the people in this room, all these people, they've all gone through it too, right? So it just felt kind of nice, and it felt a little more Star Trekky.
The part where they cut over to the younger Borg and they're doing like facial reconstruction science
Yeah,
magic on like their eye socket. I was like, this is good. Like
yeah,
it was Star Trek right then. Like, it was
yeah.
humanitarian science magic. And I'm like, somebody on the writers in the writers room actually does know something. Apparently they kick him out to do other shit, the beheadings and the eye gouging. But
Yeah, that person's not always involved,
yeah.
but yeah, I think in that point demonstrated a kind of understanding of the Borg thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good use of Hugh uh, as a returning character,
Yes.
and even tying it in with Picard. Even though I don't like so much the Picard Borg trauma stuff, I do. If you're going to do it, then I do like him being able to have that connection with Hugh, and then
Yes.
connecting that with this broader effort to help other people who Picard says are victims.
Yes.
And it's
Because
like, yeah, yeah,
I feel like they are dancing around Picard's senility. I feel like that they were actually trying to maybe say that he is in that possible future where he has whatever degenerative space Alzheimer's, or whatever.
Oh,
I I
oh, he does have a degenerative brain
He
disease.
really does. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
because he was,
I totally forgot that. We in like the first or second episode.
and I feel like they're dancing around it. Like, I
Yeah,
that and
yeah, because it hasn't been brought up again.
yeah, and again, this is more evidence that they need to take his fucking car keys away because he's a danger
Yeah,
to himself and others.
like, yeah, is his brain disintegrating?
And that would make sense why he is having a trauma response. that
Yeah.
he, for lack of a better way of putting it, he has something wrong with him. Like, and if we only had a non-murderous, competent doctor to to clear him, like
Yeah.
Girardi's
Because
a
like
different
instead
kind of
of
doctor.
she's she's the one who pushes the kill patient button on the med bed.
Slowly, I can
The
fix
slow
him.
kill. Eh. So yeah, like instead of Picard going and getting treatment for his non-specific brainitis,
Yes,
he has gone off on this adventure, this kind of quixotic
yes,
quest.
yes. Where only he can save the born hot yesterday girl, which
Right, only he can do it.
only he
Like
can
he
do it.
couldn't call anybody else.
This is so woke. It's so woke.
Couldn't call any of his other friends that he knows throughout the galaxy.
Because they would have done a fucking intervention on him. They would be
They
like,
would take him
no.
to get his brainitis treated.
Yes, they would be like, oh, they would lead him by the hand like Data did on the vineyard in that one episode of Star Trek, or
Yeah.
Geordi or whoever did it.
And they'll be like, "We'll see what we can find out about this Soji person, but you need to get your brainitis sorted out."
You need your oatmeal. Have you had your oatmeal today?
Did you eat today? Did you remember to eat?
Yeah, I mean, and it's like caring for the elderly and retirement apparently does not exist in this utopian future. Like, and I think that's a big
No.
problem from my perspective.
Well, yeah, some people have to live in a shack out in the desert
Yes,
doing drugs.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
On the California desert doing drugs
At least he's going senile in a chateau.
in his fancy pants chateau,
Yeah.
his mahogany furniture or whatever.
All right.
Classism. Yeah, and again, it's all stuff that that stuff plays fine in the Expanse because that's partly what the Expanse is about.
Grim dark space
It's
inequality. I mean, that's the entire
space inequality, space politics, the future, and people in the future kind of suck just as much as they suck now. All the problems we have now still exist in the future.
none of them have been fixed.
None
Yes.
of them have been solved in
Yes.
the Expanse, and that's what the Expanse is about, which is great.
Yeah.
Star Trek is not about that. It's the opposite. Nobody has to live in a shack in the desert and
Yes.
do drugs
Yeah.
because they got drummed out of Starfleet Academy. They can go work at Papa Cisco's gumbo shop
Yes.
or do whatever they want to do.
Yeah. Grow snake leaf.
You can grow snake leaf, whatever.
Yeah.
So it is kind of funny to think that maybe she just lives that way by choice,
Uh,
and she's acting all bitter about it, like you Richies, and it's like, well, you could just go get a place in San Francisco or Boston or wherever in the world.
yeah.
You don't have to pay rent on Earth.
To go back to Hugh and Picard, I actually like how Hugh seems to actually kind of know what's going on, and he's been dealing with stuff since he's been the director on the Borg Cube. Like, he's been doing some sort of dance between the Romulans. We don't have a queen anymore. Or he said something like, we don't deal with a queen. The Romulans are our queen now.
Right.
That there is
they have a new queen.
And it's the Romulans. And I actually really like that. Like, we've got some Deep Space Nine politicking in here. That it's not all
just a little bit. It's he's doing what he can to help
his people,
to help these other people, but he's kind of made a deal that he's not particularly satisfied with.
And he's doing what he can to to help people that have been through the same exact thing that he has.
Yeah.
So I fixed the show by having Picard, Hugh, 7 of 9, and Soji on that Borg cube, and that's the whole fucking first season.
That could have been really interesting.
It really, yeah. That's my take. But we got to get through this episode.
Yeah, we gotta go back. We have to go back to the Serena so that Rafi can be sad some more, and also she can explain to Rios that she thinks the Tao Shiar are up to something. And I'm like, you think?
Yes,
Do
and
you
I
think the infamous Romulan Tao Shiar, with all of their schemes and backstabbing, might be up to something?
maybe
Maybe this is our revelation from that scene, is that she has suspicions
that
about the infamous Tao Shiar.
that snakes, in fact, may be thinking they might bite.
It's yeah, it's like, those Gestapo. I think they might be up to something. I think they might be up to no good.
Yes,
It's like if you said that about like the Obsidian Order. I don't think those guys are on the up and up. There's something shady about them. They're up
oh
to something.
oh
I mean,
god.
no shit. That's their whole thing, is being up to something.
I feel like this is some sort of like interaction between a Packlid and Garrick. I'm here to find things to make me go. I hear that the Obsidian Order is bad. And then just Garrick gets all kinds of like fabulously snarky with.
Yeah. Oh,
uh,
so pointless.
yes, yes. And
Pointless. Pointless. Pointless.
yeah, it's just filler.
It's just filler. Yeah, it's information that we already know.
Yeah,
And then we go back to the cube
yes. And is this where we
where,
start doing Narek's Freudian therapy with Robot
yeah,
Girl?
Narek has offered her secret Romulan transcendental meditation
Yes, yes.
that they got to go to a special room to do.
They have to
And
go.
it's like walking meditation, which I'm like, that's kind of neat.
They have to go to a box inside the box.
Yes. Mystery box inside the mystery box. And she's a mystery box inside the mystery box inside the mystery box. It's
Yes,
mystery boxes all the way down.
all up its own ass.
All the way down and all the way up its own ass.
Yes. Okay. So he
So the
has.
Romulans, yes, they have walking meditation.
Okay. So he has to browbeat the guard who calls Robot Girl a round ear, and I can't remember if this is another instance of a person of color being space racists, to have some cover for all the real world racism done by white people.
I don't remember exactly, but it might have been.
I can't remember if this was an actor of color portraying an pointy-eared supremacist or not. But anyway, I'm just
I
noting
don't remember
them.
exactly.
I'm just noting them.
Yeah, just saying.
Okay, so they're in the room and they're doing their walking therapy, which I actually did kind of like.
Yeah, no, it was interesting. And again, it's like, it's like creating this kind of cultural thing. And it does kind of make sort of a connection between Romulans and Vulcans.
Yes.
Like that
Yes.
there is some kind of commonality of practice just for different purposes.
Because this is like one of the very first times that we see like, I don't know, kind of philosophical, ritualistic Romulan stuff. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it makes sense that they would be a people that have a strong sense of like self-improvement
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
self-mastery.
Yes.
Right.
So they can be the
Control of the
master
self.
race.
So that, yeah. So that they can, the better to scheme with.
Yes.
And, kind of gives you an idea of like, oh, maybe you can kind of see what the split was between Romulans and Vulcans. Right.
Yeah.
Them being at kind of cross purposes, and the Vulcans had their own idea of what self-improvement meant.
Yeah.
But we only get a little bit of it. But it was interesting.
Yeah. More of that would have been nice, but still.
Yeah. They do the walking meditation. It's a guided meditation. And at every stop along the way, which has kind of its own name and its own kind of significance, to whatever the practice is. She has another flash of her dream.
And she remembers more and more
She remembers more and more of it.
until she comes to the realization that she's a little wooden boy.
Yes.
That she is in fact Pinocchio.
Yes.
Which,
And we do get creepy no-face dad.
okay, that, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right.
Okay, we're not ready to see who her dad is.
It's very convenient.
Say again?
But it's like a creepy. It's very convenient.
Yes, yes.
But I like it as a creepy image. I'm like, oh, that's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
And then she sees herself as a wooden doll disassembled
Yes.
on the table, which I'm like, okay, it's all fine. But it's like, but we already know.
Yes.
Is she a robot?
Yeah, and I feel like the visual undercuts that she's a skin job and not like a Data style android where you assemble data. Like data is a ones and zeros, light bright robot guy, and Soji is, I don't know, I feel like she should have been like grown in a shampoo tank, like
Right, because isn't the
Battlestar
idea
Galactica.
that they are? Yeah, isn't the idea that they are made of meat?
Yeah,
They're like Soji and Dodge are meat androids.
yeah,
Because that's why Picard goes to see Dr. Girardi to ask about, oh, can you make an android that's made out of biological parts? And never mind that I don't think that makes it an android anymore, but whatever. But it's a visual metaphor for the fact that she's
created.
not real, that she's not a real person.
Yeah, and so I feel like it's undercutting the science magic of how she came into being, but it's also like her problems with this undercuts her personhood maybe a little bit, and also her having like super strength and how she can punch her way out of the puzzle box.
Because even at the end of it, Narek basically says, "You're not real."
Yes, and thank you. You've reminded me what I actually like Narek in this scene, because I feel he is a right winger. He is dictating her personhood based on his own ideology.
Yeah, he has an ideological perspective.
Yes.
And he's also trying to distance himself from his actual feelings.
Yes, that he is
as a person.
He is a robosexual, and he is attracted to her. They have had sex, and on some level he is conflicted with his attraction and emotional response that she is a person. She has desires. She might not know what she is, but she believes in who she is, until he came along and fucked it all up for her. And so he's just basically like, oh, you're not a person, I guess I'm just going to kill you now. And
yeah. Then he sets her up the bomb.
He sets her up the red Smilex gas. He went Riddler
the evil
on
red gas.
Yes, the evil slow moving red gas.
Slow red gas.
Yes, that came out of the puzzle box. His own personal puzzle box.
Yes, was full of evil red gas.
So
she will kill you eventually.
Yes, even though...
Is it anti-android gas?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess his poison tooth, his acid tooth, hasn't been put in yet.
I guess not.
Honestly, it would have been kind of badass if he just went crack and spit and then killed her.
Spit acid on her.
But that's not what happened. He had to have the red death gas puzzle box to slowly come at her as she starts punching her way through wood.
Hulk smash.
Yes, Soji smash.
Through the wood and then through the Borg deck plate.
Yes.
Hulk smash her way.
Yes.
Through the floor. And they can't go in there because evil red gas is dangerous for them too.
Yes.
It's just bad red gas. It'll
It's
kill anything,
yes, it's the
I
bad
guess.
red gas.
It's not
Um,
special anti-android gas.
oh, okay. So at this point in time, she is running through the Borg cube, and alarms are starting to sound, and she just um, Bugs Bunny tunneled her way right into the scene with
Just it drops
Picard
right in
and
front
Hugh.
of them.
Yes, and she
Yeah,
just she poses like she's Black Widow. She just
yeah.
drops down and
Her
Neo
superhero pose.
poses. Yes.
And this was after a little thing I liked, which is when they were running through the hallway. Picard runs past one of these ex-Borgs, and the guy looks at him and goes, "Locutus."
Mm, I.
It was kind of funny. Like he's like, "Didn't you used to be my boss?" Hey, I worked for you on that cube. Remember?
The one guy who doesn't like him is because he's Locutus. The one.
Yeah,
Everybody hates Picard,
Locutus.
but Locutus very popular with the XPs.
Yeah, they're like, "He was a great boss."
Uh,
You guys remember Locutus? Yeah, he was great.
he's a good
Whatever
guy.
happened to him?
I don't know. He broke
I
up
heard he
with
got
the Queen.
deborgified. Broke up with the Queen.
All right. So,
All right, yeah, she drops down, superhero pose,
yes. And he's
and
like,
then
trust me. And out of all of the people that she should be programmed with trusting, he's the
right,
one that she should be programmed with trusting.
like where was like her flash of like Picard's face, like Dodge had?
Yeah.
Where was like her like kick in of like, oh, here's this guy. You need to look for this guy, right?
Yeah. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. So she's, understandably a little suspicious,
Yeah.
but it's, what are you going to do?
Well, she's had a big day.
She's had a big day.
She's
She's
had a big,
she's got a lot going on.
yeah.
And now, this elderly man and her boss are both like, come on, let's go.
So Hugh, Picard, and Soji start going to somewhere at the direction of Hugh.
Because Hugh is hiding something
Yes, and
on the cube.
I actually really liked this part, like
Yeah.
that
He knows his way around the cube.
yes, because
He remembers.
yes, yes, he is competent at what he is doing, and he doesn't trust the Romulans, so he takes Soji and Picard to like a special super tech teleporter. Like
They have a super transporter that has a range of 40,000 light years,
they have a
which is insane. It's colossal. But
okay.
it, fits in with like Borg super tech.
Yeah, yeah. They have a Stargate essentially,
Basically, yeah, it can go a vast distance.
and at some point in time, Elnor shows up.
Then a wild Elnor appears. He has disobeyed orders, and he does some Romulan foo. He does some ninja stuff
Yes. Okay.
on
Yes.
these Romulan guards
Yes. And he
because they're
has
busted.
yes. And I actually really liked what he said because okay, best Elnor line. Like Picard's like, you didn't follow my order. Like I gave you an order, and he just says, I didn't listen. And
Yeah,
and it worked. Like
yeah,
it just because it didn't come off as like stupidity or neurodivergence. It didn't come off as special needs. It came off as he operates differently. Like I don't know.
and even gives you the idea that he is good at what he does.
Yes, that he is competent and capable.
that he could assess the situation, that he's not just, some dumb sheltered kid, that he is in fact a trained super assassin.
Yes, yes, with a different philosophy on telling the truth.
Yes.
So it worked. That is his
Yeah.
best line. Best line. We're getting some. I don't know. Elnor, a better take on him than the previous episode.
Yeah.
And
A little justice for Elnor.
justice for Elnor in his fucking elven name.
The Romulan ninja elf.
Okay, so they all get to the teleporter, and then they get a little bit plot stupid.
Yes.
Because only half of them go through the portal.
When they just need to walk into the super teleporter.
They
Just walk
all
in. It's
they
right there.
yes, or
Just walk into it.
at least 3/4 of them can just walk in there.
Yeah. Like
I
why not Elnor?
why because Elnor is going to protect Hugh, but
He needs to buy some time so that Hugh can conceal
the
his secret
super
stuff.
the super tech,
Yeah.
which actually it makes it kind of. And if they'd actually underlined this instead of having me just think of it right now, that maybe Hugh is concealing the best shit from the Romulans to just get help for his people.
For sure. And
Yes,
that was something I liked. Like he knows about this fucking super teleporter that can teleport you 40,000 fucking light years, like
yes,
instantaneously. And he's like, I'm just not going to tell them about this. I'm keeping this one in my pocket.
yes, yes,
Because again, he knows the cube, he knows the secrets, he knows how to get places, and he knows they can't.
yeah. So
So you get a hint of the game that he's playing. That
should have
he's
been
looking out for himself and his people.
he really should have been more in the show.
Oh yeah.
Yes, like
Oh yeah.
yes.
He's
Um,
instantly interesting. He has a motivation that I understand.
I
He does some interesting things. There's a lot of good stuff
for
with
how
Hugh just in the small amount of time.
for the amount of time we have been with him, he is already like a Deep Space Nine character.
Yeah, there's just a lot of really good potential there that I can only assume is to be wasted
Uh, mm,
on the show. But at least he was good in all this. I really liked Hugh.
yes,
He was a very competent character. I understood I understood what he was about.
yes, yes.
And we got good little subtle things that kind of let you know where he stands on things. It made him
So
seem complex, even in just the small amount of time that we
y-
spent with him.
yes. So is that it? Do we have anything else to complain about or praise? I mean, odds are it's a complaint, but
It ends on a little bit of a groaner.
oh,
It's supposed to be a badass
yeah,
kind of line when Eldor was like, "Please, friends, choose to live."
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And I was just kind of like,
I feel like that
maybe
was
I'm just being an
added.
old man.
I feel like that was added after the fact because we don't see any guards. It was just kind
Yes,
of, it was basically like a fade to, or it wasn't fade to black, but
it was on a completely black screen when we heard it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So the Romulan guards come to intercept Hugh and Elnor, and I feel like a smarter thing would have been to have Hugh close up shop and just go, I don't know where they went,
yeah.
or the Romulan samurai held me hostage or something. I don't know. But
Yeah.
anyway.
I mean, really, he could have just closed himself up in the teleporter room, and they never would have known he was there.
Okay. Yeah.
And then just wait.
I mean that would have been cool. Anyway.
Then just wait a little bit and then sneak out later.
Yeah,
And then I don't know what the fuck happened.
Jean-Luc Picard was here. I,
I I had no idea. I would have liked to have met him.
yeah, he came. He
We
came.
met once.
Yeah, yeah.
I know him.
Yeah. All right. We gotta land this. We've been going for on this one.
Oh, it's true.
Um. Anything else?
Nah.
Because I got nothing. I got
I think
nothing.
we've exhaustively covered it.
All right. So this has been a long one. Do the things. I don't know. Leave a comment. Something. I don't fucking know.
Something. I
I
don't know.
don't fucking care. Okay, thanks. Bye.